Please be aware that the podcast you are about to listen to is intended for mature audiences. It takes on topics such as mental illness, violence, abandonment, trauma, and in general, the end of the world as we know it. Please take care of yourself as you continue to enjoy our episodes. Take breaks as you need to.
We move as the group meets up. Amani, you were going to be driving.
Mm-hmm.
How does your morning look as you start to head out? Do you bring anything in particular?
I bring everything. I bring food. I bring weapons. I
What
bring.
weapons does what weapons does Amani bring?
Well, it'd be a little. She resolves that maybe gonna be a little overkill for the morning. Even though technically she might need it, so she probably brings a smaller caliber gun and most likely some sort of knife, like a large knife. And then she has like digging materials, so like a shovel and maybe like something else that could technically be used as a weapon, but not. It's not really a weapon.
Okay. And what kind of what kind of vehicle does Imani drive?
She drives a one of those like boxy Scion cars you can get secondhand. So like one of those because it has a lot of trunk space.
Okay. So, what time does Imani get to Ayas?
Probably like 6:30. Actually, no, probably 6.
Aya, at 6 a.m., there is a car horn outside your house.
Ugh, the hell? Oh, shit. Okay, alright, I'm getting up. Ugh, this is not my time of day. So, gets up, goes downstairs, sees Imani, and hops in the car.
Zafira, where are you?
Not far away. I am next to the car, seeing all of this happen, and I'm just waiting to get all of this started.
So you can, uh, if Aya opens the door, you would be able to get into the car.
Got it. Okay. I don't think I can knock, but um, hey, Aya, I know you see me. You can't miss me.
Ugh. Hi.
Hi. Can you let me in?
Yeah. Uh-huh. Open the door and scooch over as far to the right as I can.
This car's a little tight.
Or
Yeah,
maybe you're just a huge demon.
the little column A, little column B.
Fair enough.
Safira, you would notice, because you have sensed danger, you would notice that Imani seems to have something that would be repellent or dangerous to you should you touch her. You don't have to do anything about it, but you would sense that.
Oh, something doesn't feel right in this car. I don't think I'm gonna go anywhere near you, Imani. I'll stay back here.
Fine by me.
So are you not going?
Well, I guess I
You
have
just wouldn't want to touch her.
No, okay. I'll stay back in the back seat of the car. I don't want to come close to you, Imani. Any closer than I already am.
Okay.
All right. So, you all head out to the beach. It's a drive. You drive through the city, taking the highway up because you have to move out of the city through some suburbs all the way up to Zion, Illinois, in order to get to this beach. People, especially suburban people, like to call everything Chicago. But this is not in the city. And so, as you drive, what do you discuss? Or is it a silent drive?
Did you all sense that feeling this morning? I could feel it, the mist. It's so unnatural to this world.
Honestly, I've been trying hard not to feel much of anything.
Yeah, it was kind of creepy earlier. That's for sure.
Yeah, even I shuddered a bit.
All that means is just that we need to work harder and faster on this so we don't have to deal with it getting any worse than it needs to be.
There's something else.
What?
Yeah?
The tattoo on my hand moved.
Oh, man.
I think it means we're running out of time.
Saphira, this would not surprise you. This is how it works. 12 days, 12 marks, frequently like a clock, and of course it moves.
Well, this is exactly what I expected. Yeah, I've told you from the beginning. Time is definitely not on our side. You said it's at 2?
Yeah.
We don't have a lot of days left. 12 total. But I don't know what you all have heard, but I got some pretty good information last night.
What'd you get?
From my contacts, some of the other demons in this world, they say it's something that lurks in the shadows. He goes by many names, but we might find him in wherever the seal is.
Okay.
What are the names?
Some call him the Lords of Shadows. And to be honest, I can't remember some of the other names, sorry.
It's okay. There were a couple of different options of who it may be. No one knows who it is, and there's combating parties between
Yeah.
the Lord of Shadows or the
You said Autumn Watcher, right?
Hunter's Lord or the Broken Moon.
Okay. So they're not quite sure yet, but there's been a lot of talk and chatter about which demon it is, but I mean, it could be any of them. The Broken Moon, the Lord of Shadows. they all go by many names, but they all just are vicious in their own unique ways. We're still not sure which one we're fighting yet.
Okay. So we find the seals. It's the next thing we can do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will say, well, depending on where we're going, depending on what's there, we probably could get a bit clearer. Each of these demons that are guarding the seals, they get drawn to really specific things. So the better we know what you're dealing with, the better we'll be able to know what demon we're facing.
Imani,
Mm-hmm.
I would like to have you make a TN 7 mechanical check.
TN7?
Yep. So roll 3d10
Okay.
and tell me how many are a 7 or more.
I got a 9, a 7, and a 1.
Okay. So yeah.
Okay.
You got 2 successes. So the test succeeds.
Okay.
You notice that your car is starting to have engine troubles, and it could be bad if you don't pull over. Like if your car stopped in the middle of this traffic, it could be really bad.
Okay. So I pull over and park the car, turn it off, and go take a look at what's going on.
So Imani's car suddenly starts having some issues. Um and you all are still about a you're still about like a 10-minute drive. So a decent solid half an hour to 45-minute walk to where you're trying to go. Um how would you like to handle this?
Oh man, we're stopped again.
I don't suppose you'd give us a ride.
Not something I can do, unfortunately. So, I mean,
Imani, what's going on? Any luck?
I'm trying to see what is going on. It um, shouldn't
Um
be too bad, but we'll see.
you Imani, you go and pop the hood, and immediately there's smoke.
Oh no. Oh no.
That doesn't look good.
not at all.
What you see is that um you see that it looks as though the a particular coolant seems to be completely empty despite you having just had your car serviced. It seems to have leaked out completely as you were driving, and was your engine was starting to slowly overheat.
Okay.
Hmm.
Great. Well, good thing I keep some of it in my car.
Make a TN 8 mechanical test for that.
Okay. Uh, sorry, I did like a 3. Uh, 3 of those, and I didn't mean to. Wait, is it 1 or do 3?
You're gonna roll 3d10, and you need an 8 or above for it to be a success.
Okay. Alright. So for my 3d10, I got 9, 7, and 5.
So you got one success. You have this coolant in your car,
Mm-hmm.
and you are able to pour it in, but the leak remains. So you know that this will likely get you to where you need to go. However, you're going to have to find more and fix the leak in order to get back, because it will all leak out by the time you reach the beach.
Okay.
And so it is up to you what you would like to tell the rest of your party.
Well, they probably temporarily fix it and get back and put everything back and get back into the car. And so good news is that we'll be able to at least get to where we need to go. But the bad news is that it might take us a while to get back.
Define a while.
Probably need a little time to fix the issue, and I don't know how long it will take me. It shouldn't take all day, but we'll have to see. But at the worst, we'll at least get to where we can, and then work from there.
I don't like this. Something feeling really off with all of this.
Doesn't seem like we have much of a choice.
We don't, so we have to keep going.
Yeah, well, I'll keep my eyes open. All of them.
Okay. Well, we're at least gonna get back on the road.
Okay. Shit. Alright, well, the sooner the better, I guess.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
And so you continue driving. You know that you were slowed down by this by at least several minutes. And so you're acutely aware that, what you can see of the sun through this heavy fog is starting its climb through the sky. As you arrive at the beach, it is empty. It feels off. What do you all do? This is a very large area.
Well, I don't feel like it would be smart to split up, because then we are dangerous alone, and not everyone is equipped to handle whatever may be thrown our way. So, most likely, I would probably wait for Aya's guidance on where she feels like she might need to
Yeah.
go.
Aya, you brought us here. Where do you think we should go?
Oh, this only works while I'm resting. I thought that might work. I thought I might use the hideaway exchange, but that has to do when I'm a number one. That only works when I'm in a resting place. Okay.
A resting place, or when you take a rest, because you could use a time slot to rest. That is an option.
Oof. I don't want to dig into another time slot.
Would it be help? Like, what is the? How would that help?
So from the ability from what I understand gives me um at the exchange of one of my stresses, I can dip into my memory of items and recall where I've hidden something if I need it. Um,
So that isn't necessary. Like, if it's your stress, does it say that it takes the whole time period? Because if it's just at the expense of a stress, you should be able to spend that without moving through the entire time slot.
it says I have to be in a resting location.
Okay.
Entirely sure.
So you can't be actively fighting, but what I will say is I would allow um for you to find um a bench or table or something like that and sit there for a while you wait, while you like think through, you're at the very beginning of the beach on the south end of the beach in the park. And this is a big space. There's multiple entrances and stuff. And so I would say that you could take the time if you wanted. You could take the time and you could spend the stress in order to remember what you're wanting to remember, which I assume is the location of the necklace. Okay. The other thing that I will Saphira,
Yeah.
can I have you roll a uh TN7 sense danger,
Hmm.
danger sense?
8, 7, and 7.
Ooh.
Right.
Saphira, you can feel the other world bleeding through somewhere relatively near here. Like, not only is the fog was decently thick in the city, and it curled around things in a way that fog doesn't do, right? But here, it's thick. And you can feel that there is something wrong in this area. As a demon, it's not terribly difficult for you to um, for you to sense that you're definitely in a place where the other world is bleeding through.
We are definitely in the right place. I can feel it so strong. I'm feeling just the other world just all throughout my body. It's a monsterly grip.
There's something with malintent north of where you're at.
There, I feel it up north. I feel it over there. It feels evil and awful.
Well, I can only assume that's exactly where we need to go then.
Yeah. I mean, we have to be extremely careful. I just. It does not. It. Yeah. It just wants to destroy us.
What do you all take, if anything?
I'm taking my weapons, and then I'm going to hand Aya a shovel because I don't I don't know if they're going to be able to handle anything else. But a shovel seems pretty okay.
I have my knives on me. I always keep them.
Okay.
So I'll bring those too.
And then probably some food, because who knows how far north it will be.
Okay. As you start walking and this mist intensifies and thickens, it seems as though you're walking forever. Like there's something odd happening. Like it's a big beach, but it almost feels like you're not moving at times. And then you see the figure. You see a figure. You can't make out much through this fog, but there is someone laying in the sand. Near the line of the tall, dying grass in the sand.
Y'all see that too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The chill in the air intensifies as you've moved towards this space.
Oh, this is gonna be evil.
Imani and Aya, how are you both feeling in this moment?
Concerned, but
I'm-
trying not to be too freaked out.
I am freaked the fuck out.
Aya, please make your first fear test. For now, started at a T and 8.
Okay. Do I roll? I have something in my notes about a bonus die.
Okay. What do you have? What gives you your bonus die?
Oh, I'm wondering actually what that's related to. You know what? I have nothing psychological anyway that would serve that purpose, so I won't use it. If I were going to use it for anything, it would be to keep calm.
Okay. So, I mean, um, you, so right now, you don't know what it is, so you don't necessarily know if it's directly towards your trauma. So like we will for now keep this at a TN7. Or no,
Okay.
we'll keep this at a TN7 instead of an 8. For this moment. So roll 3d10.
Oof.
Oh no.
Oh no. I rolled 2 4s and a 7.
Oh no.
Ooh. Oh no.
Okay.
Oh god.
So
Oh no.
It's no bueno.
Damn.
here's what I do though is you like I go ahead and like if it's a 7 it counts as a success. So we had moved it down to a 7 since it wasn't since you don't quite know cuz we're already at the beach.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right. It is an 8 to start. Okay. So, on a failed test, Saphira gets an XP.
Not too bad.
And yes, so take an experience, Saphira, and um, you move. You start to move towards this figure in the sand, and you step wrong, and your ankle twists just a bit, reminding you of when you were here as a kid running through the sand and stepping wrong. Imani, you see Aya starting to freak out a bit. How are you feeling?
I'm still trying to keep calm, but obviously I am a little nervous about not really knowing what we're going up against.
Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, how anxious or concerned is Imani in this moment?
I'd probably say a 6, but more because I I want to help Aya than I'm really concerned about what happens to me.
Okay. So, one thing I enjoy about this game is that witnessing someone else's struggle and being affected by that is part of the rules. So, as you see Aya having this difficulty and clearly not feeling good about what's happening in this eerie fog, the dimmer lighting than what it should be at this point in the day,
Mm-hmm.
I will need you to roll a TN7 fear test.
Okay, so what does that mean I have to roll?
3d10, and
Okay.
if you have anything that would specifically help you, which I don't believe you do, unless I'm looking at your abilities.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you don't have anything high enough on that for a bonus die necessarily.
Okay.
So, yeah, roll 3d10.
All right. Okay. I got a 10, a 9, and a 3.
You're good. What is it that you said that you wanted to help Aya? How do you do that in this?
Yes.
How does Amani do that in this moment?
I go to like help her up because since she like kind of fell and twisted her ankle a little bit, and I just like literally just help her up, and I'm like, are you gonna be okay? Do you need more help? Do you need me to do anything?
Um, it hurts, but I think it'll be fine.
Are you sure?
I mean, we're all the way here. It If it's gonna hurt, it's gonna hurt. We gotta
I
do what we came to do.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good point. Okay. Well, do you want to hold on to me for right now?
Yeah, yeah. It might be good to take some weight off of it.
Okay. Right here beside you.
Thank you.
Okay. And you assist Aya, and You move forward. Don't forget to mark your XP for the past test, Imani.
Okay.
And you move closer to this figure. Aya, besides your parents, can you describe for everyone who else went missing that day? Who else left you behind?
My brother. He was with my mom and my dad the day we were here. Shorter than me. Curly hair. Brown eyes. Was wearing blue shorts that day.
You move towards this figure, and you see a now dreadlocked man laying, but the face bears a remarkable resemblance to yours. He's laying in recovery position, surprisingly. Arm up, head on his arm, the arm that's under him, and the arm that's on the top placed over his stomach so that he doesn't roll over and suffocate should he regurgitate or anything like that. The kind of position you put someone in after you revive them from the water, or if you're worried about them throwing up in their sleep. He's not moving, but Saphira, that sensation of ill will, they don't notice it, but you do. It's emanating from around him.
Something just doesn't feel right here. You guys can't feel that?
I can't feel anything other than I think that's my brother.
Your brother?
I don't know.
How far away are you standing from him at this point, Aya? Do you stay away or do you go towards him when you recognize what you may be looking at here?
Out of character, have I given my brother a name yet?
You have not.
Okay.
Would you like to?
Yes. We'll say his name's Jamal. I start stumbling over, confused.
I don't know about this.
This doesn't look good to me.
Well, then come with me. If
Aya turns around as she's already moved towards the figure of Jamal and says, telling the two of you to come with her, but she is turned as the two of you, Imani and Saphira, see this figure's eyes open as he begins to stand.
This is not good. This is not good.
What's not good?
Look.
Look behind you.
Jamal?
I don't
That's
think that's Jamal.
That's not
Jamal,
anymore, at least.
Jamal looks directly at you, Aya, and he smiles. But his smiles, yeah, older brother and everything. But at the end of the day, Jamal was always affectionate towards you. His smiles were that of brotherly love and affection for his sister. And this smile has a sharpness and a hatred to it as he looks to you. Thought we got rid of you, sis.
You're not Jamal.
What
Who are you?
would you like to do? There is no answer to your question. And in this game, based on the game that we are playing, players go first. So what would you all like to do as we enter what is essentially combat for this game?
Oh my god.
Thank you for listening to Windy City Demons, a woke mental wellness actual play of 12 Inner Demons. If you want to connect with us, you can find our contact information in the episode notes. If you want to learn more or to support our podcast, you can join our Patreon. We can also be found on most major podcasting platforms, and videos are also uploaded to YouTube. Our Patreons get episodes one day early on Fridays. Otherwise, we tend to release on Saturdays. So don't forget to follow, subscribe, and leave reviews and messages if you liked our content. Thank you for listening, and take care of yourselves until next time.